Oh, lads. Is Prismari Blitz viable in standard or just a meme? Well, I'm 9-1 with this version, and I went 9-1 with the snow version and 14-3 with the non-snow version. So I think it's the best deck you can play, man. I'm still trying to find what the best version of the deck is, and while finding that best version, I'm winning pretty much every match. So if you're beating everything with an unoptimized deck, it normally means it's good. You hate Frostbite? Frostbite's a kind of polarizing card, isn't it? It's either very, very strong or pretty much useless. But don't know, man. There's a lot of cards like that, right? It's very hard to build a Magic deck, and especially in standard, without using some cards that are weak in some matchups. Needs Redo farm. No, it doesn't. Yeah, I mean, at least if your card is bad, it only costs 1 mana. Like, against Sultai, Shock is definitely better, but that's pretty much the only deck where Shock is better, I think. How good is this deck versus Mono Red? Well, it's very good against Mono Red, right? Your creatures just are cheap and scale outside their removal spells, so... We're also, apart from the monocolor decks, we're pretty much playing a deck with the best mana base, right? We've got 8 dual lands in our deck, which is pretty good. No Yorion fetch, huh? No Yorion fetch, huh? $12-1 CMC, how is that not Riddle Farm? Well, that should tell you how bad Riddle Farm is, right? If there's ever a deck for Riddle Farm, it's this one, and this you still don't want to play Riddle Farm. Because it is trash, mate. It doesn't do anything, man. You can't play a card in turn 2 that doesn't do anything. Like, no other deck does that. Is there any other deck in the meta that plays a 2-mana card that doesn't do anything? No, so why should we? Cycling? All of Cycling's 2-mana cards do something. That's absolutely fake news, mate. Absolute fake news. I use large letters to talk about my pet card. You do, like, honestly, man, just like think about it, right? You want to play Riddle Farm? Like, which of these cards do you think Riddle Farm is more effective than? Like, you don't just get to add some Riddle Farms to the deck. You've got to cut something. Destroying Ultimatum players? Yeah, I think I lost to Ultimatum earlier today, but I think that was the first time I've lost to Sultai with either version. This deck is so strong against Ultimatum. That does... I mean, the number one thing that I hate about streaming Magic is that I have to clarify this every time I say something like that. But that does not mean that you win 100% of your matches against Sultai. You will obviously lose some, but yeah, you're not gonna find a better deck against Sultai than this. One card with Prowess, Keck, W, call it Prowess. Yeah, well, got your ad money, didn't it? Big dinner for me tonight. Farmed for revenue? What can I say, man? Gotta chase those dollar bills, man. Gotta chase those dollar bills. For some reason, whenever I go to Twitch, Chrome has decided to skip the homepage and come right here. Let's see. Chrome knows what's up, man. Knows what's up.
For water.
Should I blitz my own creature for 0 here? Seems like a kinda awful play. But the type of awful play that I like to make. Albert Strife. Thanks to $4, man. For water. Thank you, you've paid for my 2 litres today, man. I appreciate that. Let me take a sip of my hard-earned water. Doesn't change our clock. Well, I mean, I can activate Haven for lethal, right? But I would only be able to... I kind of need an untapped land to do that, so I can hold up Stroke 2, although I guess if they have a removal spell, they would use it on the Haven. I wouldn't be able to hold it up anyway. I pass. I pass the turn. Do I play Magic offline? Not really, man. I'll play if I have a deck idea and I'm like, if I have a deck idea that I think is good or has a high likelihood of being good, I'll just build the deck on stream and play it. If I have a deck idea that I think has like a significant chance that it's actually bad, I'll build that off stream and then try it out for a few games before playing it on stream, just so it's not a waste of time. So most of the Magic that I play off stream is just me trying decks that probably suck. Are you always thinking about deck ideas off stream? Yeah, man. I spend about, honestly, like an hour, 1 or 2 hours a day on Magic on my phone, off stream. Just like making decks or whatever. Not really playing any games though. Do you think you could play a card like Academic Dispute? Like, you can play that if you want, man. Who's stopping you, dude? Dabbies is an easy sub emote. Yeah, but you have to have the... You have to have the CROKEYZ prefix, don't you? That's the problem. So it would be CROKEYZ Dabbies, which is kind of weird. Doo-doo. Doo-doo. Glimpse against the Gruul? Eh. I mean, it's a spell I can cast, isn't it? That gets my other entity down. Could be worse. Is cutting entity considerable? No. Why would you cut the best card in Standard? This is a vintage creature, mate. And you don't want to play it in Standard?
Howdy, Mr. Streamer.
Cut an entity is a scam. The deck is unplayable without entity. Huge cleave coming through. No cleave. Opponent goes to 4.
Morning, Mr. Streamer.
Good morning, Nalemi. Thanks for the 14 months, man. Appreciate it. What a pleasure to have you here with us on this blessed day. Alright, chat, what's the cuts here? Charge through, maybe? Bit greedy, but what can I say? I am the Greed Lord. Your deck can't beat mono red.
How green ATM?
Okay, man. OG Sumail versus Brother on Quincy. No spoilers, man. No spoilers, please. It's 24 lands too many? We don't play 24 lands, man. We play 20 lands and 4 mana 4 3s. With haste. Rogon Jetty, thanks to 5 months, man. Appreciate it. Hadn't started yet? Alright, but no spoilers though. Never spoilerinos. Do. Imagine being able to play 8 dual lands in your standard mid-range deck. Too good. I mean, we're trying to slow Gruel Boy down here. Trying our best. But he has went for the old 1, 2, 3 curve here. Doing our best, doing our best. Questing Beast. Man, what a shit card. Good lord. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, farmed. Why question mark? The dude was absolutely dead. The opponent thought they had the nuts there and they did about 3 damage to me. Even the great mathematical minds get 1+2 wrong on occasion. Didn't you study math? I mean, I was enrolled on the course, but using the word study is a bit aggressive. Goose Bastion. Okay, chat. We've got ourselves a Yunder. A Yund gamer, it looks like. Actual Jund in my Magic the Gathering standard format. Were you proud of the shift Scotland put in? Of course I was, man. Of course I was. It was a very good game, I thought, man. Very, very good game. I would have taken a 0-0 all day, man. All day. All we have to do to qualify for the last 16 is play one game of football and win that game of football. That is a thing that we can do. Hello? Opponent? Can I use my card? Thanks. Are we gonna get drained into smithereens, chat? Are we getting drained? There's no way that they would have any claim the firstborns in their deck, right? Just no way, man. Classic, Castle Lock Thwain tapped because of your 12 pathways. That is the usual. Bum 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 bum. So they can put us to 4. 4's not great, you know. 4 ain't great. Claim is a dumb card. Claim is fucked, yeah. Claim's fucked. I mean, if your opponent's playing a Sprite Dragon, Claim is just significantly better than Lightning Bolt, let me tell you that. Do-do. Scoot Swarm. Scoot Swarm Bastion combo. Okay, man. Okay, man. Well, we can't play around third claim. We've got to play around the Woe Strider. Can't play around claim though. I guess we can technically block it with the borrower, but... It might have been bad to use that crash through there. The trample could be relevant, maybe. But to be honest, most of their flyers, like the 4-mana dragon or rankle or anything, I can get with my dispute. Easy. Easy. Okay, frickin' claim tribal, huh? Frickin' claim tribal. Do you think they play any ovens? Prismari Command can remove it. Rimrock Knight seems pretty bad against 1-1 tribal. Cinderclasm seems pretty good against 1-1 tribal. Standard's just that boring? I like Standard, man. I mean, I like Standard because I'm playing a fun deck. I've got no interest in playing Teamer Adventures against anybody or Sultai against anybody, but games with this deck are fun. It doesn't really matter too much what your opponent's even playing, to be honest. Most of the games are pretty interesting. I think I'll play 2 borrowers, actually. Doesn't this deck lose to some other decks? I honestly don't know if this deck has any bad matchups, man. I'm becoming quite concerned that we might have just completely broke it. But there's no deck that's consistently beaten me. There's hardly even any decks that have actually beaten me once. The only decks that have beaten me once are Sultai, Mono Red, and Cyclone. Cyclone is not an issue at all though, because Cyclone is an incredibly easy deck to sideboard against. This version of the deck is a bit greedy against Cyclone, like not too much cards for it, like a second Lantern, a second Shadow Spear, and then Cyclone pretty much can't win again.
Thanks for making every day more enjoyable.
I'm not massively convinced that we can't beat Cyclone with just the sideboard that we already have, though. Like, it's good to have the option, right? Like, if we want more anti-Cyclone cards, it's very easy to just add them. But I don't think we even need them. Awkward. Yeah, it's whether I can cast like Frostbite and Cinderclasm and kill the Predator, or I can cast like one of those and trade the dragon. I mean, I don't mind trading the dragon because it's our worst creature against claim, right? Bastion. I didn't expect their deck to have Trail of Crumbs. Trail of Crumbs is a bit scary. That card's very good. Second Trail, not quite as good as the first one, at least. Any threats? I could do with a threat, yeah. I think it's fine to trade off that dragon, though. Okay. Alright, we've got a Haven and a Dream Chat. Sadly, opponent is on 26 life with 8 cards in their hand, but I think it's fine. Thankfully, opponent keeps drawing the wrong dragon. Never Corvold for them. Corvold and we're dead? You're not wrong. I mean, we're kind of already dead, aren't we? Absolute friggin' landlord. Pure floodies. Sadly, we're facing an opponent here who just doesn't follow the rules of Magic. You know? Opponent is a disgusting hacker. Judge? Well, you're not, like, it's against the rules of Standard to play Jund. Because you can't win against Sultai, that's why he's 90%. But opponent lost against Sultai and then kept playing the deck instead of losing against Sultai and stopped playing the deck. So now I have to play against them and that's unfair. I hate Faceless Haven, man. It's a very good card. You fancy teaching the wee laddie Magic? I mean, I'll ask him if he wants to play. If he says yes, I'll show him. If he says no, I'll say, okay man, no problem. Snowpack is just the frostbites and the manlands. Well, I'm concerned about your use of the word just. Those two cards are really good. It gives us a card that actually kills Bone Crusher Giant, the most popular creature in the meta. And it gives us a way to get extra damage in. Both of those things seem pretty good. Oh, the cleave. Shit, yeah, I forgot. We'll try the cleave after this game. I'll be honest, I'm slightly concerned about the cleave, though. I'm not sure how much I believe in the cleave. I'm surprised that they valued their dog over the... I'll see it. If... It's okay, man. I used to get triggered by matches like this, but it's absolutely not in your interest to care about these games. Caring is a big time misplay. Big misplay. This is a matchup where Cleave would actually be pretty good, I think. I'm not a massive Cleave hater against Winota. This is why best of 3 in sideboards exist. It's also why Blizzard made Hearthstone, isn't it? Solve the problems. Don't care about the game? I mean, don't care about the games that you don't get to play. You won't last 5 minutes as a Magic player if you have any invested interest in the outcome of a game that you don't get to play. You'll be chewed up and spat out by the Magic machine faster than you can put your credit card details into the fucking store. There are plenty of games of Magic to care about, and that one that we just played is not one of them. The Hungary players are not the best singers. What? You frickin' what, mate?
Thanks for all the amazing MTG.
Okay, rewarded for opt first there. Feels good, man. Absolutely rewarded for good Magic the Gathering gameplay. Okay. None of those cards say land on them, they go to the bottom. I think Winota is viable in standard. Opponent, please. Not... I guess not, if people do that. I guess not. Absolutely cucked. Feels good, man. Caged Sun, thank you for the 4 months, man. I appreciate that, dude. I appreciate it. Balanced iteration. I love iteration, man. It's one of my favorite cards to play with right now. So goddamn good. You had someone try and apparition your 6-mana Chandra. I mean, maybe they just wanted to play a 3-mana 2/2, guys. What's the odds that they wanted to play a 3-mana 2/2 versus the odds that they thought they could remove the entity? $50-50. I don't know about 50-50, man. I would weight it heavily in favor of they thought they could remove the entity. Why not opt? I need to be able to remove Winota, right? I'm not gonna... I'm willing to give up 1 damage to be able to kill Winota. Okay, chat. Please, I need you to be on the ball here. Because a game of Magic requires 100% of my brain power. And you guys are the ones with leftover brain power here. I need immediate reminding to add a cleave. Otherwise, I'll just queue up another game, man. Because I am a brain-dead individual. Watching this stream requires 100% of my brain power. I mean, this is a very, like, high IQ stream, to be honest, with intelligent discussions and deep analysis on many topics on a daily basis, so I understand. Only 5 hats here. Just 30 minutes ago, we were having like a deep philosophical and technical discussion about the inner workings of microphones. That's what you can expect here. Go Hungary? Why do you want Hungary to win? Portugal-Germany should be a good game. Is this a crash through turn 1 or turn 3, chat? Seems like we've got a cast it, huh? Looks like we've got some creatures to remove with our blitzes. Okay, that's a Cinderclasm. That is a good card. Double Doggo. What a card, guys. Cinder frickin' Clasm. What a card. Two doggos down for only 2 mana. You don't see that every day. Did I have any bets on the Euros? I don't really bet on... I used to bet on sports back in the day, but... Not really anymore, man. Not for any particular reason. To be honest, the main reason why I don't bet on sports is that I don't have the app on my phone. Honestly. That's pretty much it. The opponent did not attack. Okay, my turn. We need to kill Worst Singer. We would like to kill the Worst Singer, yes, if we can. I mean, the Blade Historian is also a bit sketch, but... Okay, chat. That was terrible. Should have played the island first. What the fuck am I doing? What the fuck am I doing? I don't know. Do, 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 do. I guess we stomp the Phoenix on their turn so they can't just escape it and attack again. I could have played this game a little better. Could have taken 6 less damage. That would have been nice. Opponent is just on that mono blade historian life. Two very good cards at the top of our deck there. Two mana 7/7 flyer coming through. Winota deck not drawn Winota? I mean, Winota wouldn't have done anything in this game, huh? Okay, man. 1/1 snake. 1/1 snake. Very rude. Seems good. So what happens when you see half your deck every game, chat? You find exactly what you need. Ecuador! Ecuador!